So I have just replaced the air filters in my CRF1100. This is the Adventure Sport model. Doesn't really make much difference when it comes to the air filter. That's the old one. So yeah, they did need replacing. Reason I'm doing this video is because removing the cover, this cover that goes on over the air filter, everyone says what a nightmare it is and that you should either lift the tank or you basically undo the two screws on the front, put it out, and then try and get screwdrivers up the back to release these two tabs. I have found a much easier way than doing that. What you need to do is get a tiny little ratchet, and then once you've removed the screws that hold the cover on, you just pull the cover outwards slightly. Then you more or less put this kind of inside the cover and undo that screw and that screw. On the left hand side of the bike, on this side, it's easy to get to both of the screws. On the sorry, that's on the right hand side of the bike. Yeah, it's easy on that side. The left hand side, this one's easy to get to, this one is quite awkward. So I can get the ratchet onto it, but I needed my friends to just put a screwdriver against the back of the ratchet so it would actually press into the screwdriver head. Once these are sort of 1/2 to 3/4 of the way undone, you can then undo them with your fingers. What you do then is just pull the air filter out of its position and put it towards you. As soon as this air cover is out of its position, the air filter cover just pulls straight out. It releases the clips. Because if you look where there's no screws at the back, I'll just drop that. If there's no screws at the back, this moves. So that's what's happening when you're trying to pull the cover off, and it prevents the prongs from coming out. So like I say, just get these two screws undone, take the air filter out, put it towards you, and then the whole cover just comes off. You don't have to muck about. It's really easy. What I would like to say though is, seriously, to get to this, you've got to take off. I've had to take off my crash bars, which means taking off the battery cover. Had to take off all of the surrounding here, the air dam, and then the side panel. And the side panel, little hint with that, once you've undone all the clips inside, all the little, I mean, I've done a video on how to undo these on my wife's trans out videos. Once you've undone all those, you've got your little prong there, you pull the bottom out and that one will come out straight away. This one pops out really easy. The one on the bottom of the radiator pops out really easy. But this one underneath the indicator, that one is really awkward. It makes it feel like you're going to snap the body. So the best thing to do is get your hand down behind there and push from the back out. Hold the bodywork with one hand and wiggle it, and you'll feel that prong moving. Just to make sure you got your finger on the right part, you'll feel it move. And then really hard press that out as you're wiggling the bodywork, and this will then come undone. Then you've got the clips that go in here and here and here and here. What you need to do with the bodywork, if my hands are bodywork, you need to pull the bodywork out this way slightly, like that, and then away from it. It won't just move directly that way, and if you try and put it outwards, you'll snap the tabs. So it literally comes out like that and then away. When you're trying to undo the bodywork, sorry, not the bodywork, when you're trying to get this surround off, the plastic surround that goes here, the two screws will undo, the clips come out, but what you need to do is press down on this as you're sort of lifting the surround out, just to release those. And obviously don't forget, when you're taking the panels off, you've got a screw there and also a screw in there. It's a bit hard to see in this light because I'm against it, but what a pain in the backside. I think it's taken me about 2 hours so far to do both the filters, and I've still got to put this side panel back on and then my crash bars back on. Whereas back in 1988, quite some time ago, to do the air filter on the original Africa Twin, all you do is undo that bolt there, the side panel then pulls off, you undo that screw, that screw, that screw, that's the air filter, it comes out, the new air filter goes in, you do up the 3 screws, pop the bodywork back on and do up that bolt and that bolt, and it's like 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes to do an air filter change on that. Also, the fuses on this are there. You can change your fuse without even getting off the motorbike. Haven't even got a clue where the fuses are on this. I think they're under the seat, I don't know. Never bothered looking. Terrible on my behalf really, but still, it's the way it is. Just don't have much interest on working on this bike because it's just so complicated. But there we go. Hope that's of some help, and yeah, speak soon. Take care.